Okay, folks, let's get this on the road. Spike Tomorrow 2014, here again, playing 7 Days to Die. It was going to be Atlas, but folks, I got off of work late, and honestly, Atlas was seeming to take forever to load. Now, it looked like it wanted to load. It's just that because I have an older system, and because the system in general was taking so long to get it loaded, I decided not to do it. I do believe I found the workaround, though, to get it to work for streams. I will have to try and utilize that, though, when I actually have some time to tinker with it, because my system does take a while to load the game, and I have to have my OBS closed when I'm trying to load it, because it will not load with OBS open. Apparently OBS is just absolutely hoarding all of my CPU usage and my GPU. I don't know why, but anyways, beyond that, as long as I have it closed, I can fire up Atlas, and then I can fire up OBS and stream it. The problem, though, is getting Atlas to load in the first place, because it takes a while. Long story short, I didn't want to wait for that long while. I didn't want to keep you guys waiting. And I just realized in Eric's stuff, I haven't been over here in forever. This is an area that I keep a lot of miscellaneous things. And I have all of my mocks so that people can come over here and drop off stuff. And I have a little bit of cobble. Any concrete that people drop off? No. No tools or repair kits. That's cool. And ooh, I'll take that. Grandpa's lemon elixir. That'll be nice. Ooh, do I have a... Oh, I do. I have one of those. Thank you, buddy, for dropping one of those off. That's awesome. Ooh, and I think I could use that. Yeah. Modify. There we go. Shit. Straight from the heart, and I'm too late. Down here, go to our local vendor guy, see if he has any steel clubs. Even a level 1. Even a level 1 would help. This man does not like me. He does not give me the steel clubs. It might be that I gotta do more jobs for him. Maybe that's why. Because it sure as heck is not my game stage. Because I have plenty of game stage racked up. Ooh-wee. Today's coffee of the day is Death Wish Coffee's medium roast K-Cups series. Now, with these, I have found that it is definitely best warm, but the K-Cup series, and even just anything, the medium series, if you like the dark roast, you tend to like the medium. Oh, jeez, that's not supposed to happen. Oh, my lord. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, my god. Get off this. Come on. Come on, Buggy. You can do it. Whee! Oh, shit. Oh, shit, folks. I gotta break it. We're probably gonna hurt the vehicle, too. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, yeah. Woo! Thank goodness. I do a lot of breaking this. Okay, there we go. Oh, hey. Dark Archer 18 is live. I don't know. I don't remember who that is, because they might not be a part of the clique that I'm a part of. I don't like saying
I got
that.
just the thing for what's ailing you.
You do? Well, let's hope so, because what I'm looking for, you don't often carry. And let's see. I'm just gonna let you know, buddy. You lied to me when you said you got just what's ailing me. You do not have what's ailing me. Hey, what's up? Wonderland Power 20.
Come back tomorrow. We get new goods daily.
One thing I like to ask to every person that joins into my stream is, are you a Twitch streamer? I forgot to do something. Options, Twitch, and login. I keep forgetting to do this. Redirecting, and there we go. Okay, cool. So, how you doing, Wonderland Power? Let's see here. Map. Done some north. Let's, you know what? Let's head way south. Let's just go super... Wait, what? Is that where my other buggy is? Where am I at? Okay, so I'm right there. I think I figured out where my other buggy is. Straight left down. Okay, I'm doing pretty good. Are you a Twitch streamer? I'm not. Okay. I just figured I'd ask because unlike a lot of Twitch streamers, I don't know how many of them you watch or how many of them you follow, how many you are main of that. But there's a lot of Twitch streamers that are just absolutely, for some God-known reason, totally against anybody advertising on their channel. Me, I'm the exact opposite. I want you to advertise. I don't want you... Now, don't get it confused. I don't want you to, like, 24/7 talk about it if you are a Twitch streamer. But, I mean, hey, posting in my chat saying, hey, I'm a Twitch streamer, I stream on these days or whatever, dude, go for it. I love hearing about the community. I love having them specifically talk about when they stream. Let's go 2 roads ahead. Sorry, also trying to figure out where I'm going, because I think my lost buggy is way out here. I believe it's this road that I gotta take a left on. Yeah. Take a left, go down like 6 blocks, I guess. Oh, that was some lag. Whoa. Oh, nice. Welcome back, Azza. I have a feeling Azza has been saving up his pimp points and wishes to destroy me. Where the hell am I going? Oh, by the way, this is a 18+ stream, so I need to turn around. 18+ stream. I am a not variety streamer. I was gonna say variety streamer, but I mean I'm basically a survival streamer. So, okay. So I need to go up that. I see. Okay, buddy. You want to play? Let's do this. There we go. Screw you. I'm pretty sure my other buggy is up here. I gotta go like a block and a half. Should be right up here almost. Yeah, because I was trying to get into that place. I remember this. I think I turned left if I remember right. That's interesting. Where did it go? So, Asa, how you doing today? You're joking, right, game? Where's my old buggy? I came all the way out here to pick it up. I even marked this area because I was like, this is where my buggy is. I don't think I have my old buggy out here anymore. So yeah, this area is, I guess, a little buggy. Ignore the puns. I sometimes just say them. I see, huh? Yes, we must break in this place. Oh, and this baseball bat? Absolutely terrifying to zombies. Okay. Almost all my stats are into, like, bats and such. Like, I can walk right over garbage, not make noises, usually. Let's see here. You know what, just because I can. Shot through the heart, and they're too late. That's what I say about zombies. They've been shot through the heart. They were just too late. Oh, gotta. And. There we go. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doing the right thing on here. Oh, that sounds like a lot of people. You people need to just go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. They don't want to sleep, eh? I think. She must have been doing pretty good at this game. She was on fire. Trust me, I wish I could stop. Oh, mailboxes. Aw, come on. Nothing but paper, eh? Well, time to break into the ATM, I guess. People leave money in those. But yeah. Wonderland Power, basically. My name is Spike Tamara 2014. I go by Spike, Spike Tamara, Tamara, whatever you prefer. Heck, you can even call me Bill if you want. Make up a name. I mean, seriously, go Steve. But I typically go by Spike. If you are curious about what kind of games I play, it's all survival games. So anything from Minecraft, 7 Days to Die, let's see, Atlas, Stranded Deep. There's a variety of games, but lately I have been on a 7 Days to Die kick, mainly because for some reason, when I was going to do my Atlas streams, it kind of aired up on me. I am big into trying to promote the community, and so like I said, if you ever become a streamer, let me know. Let my community know, for sure. Just hit it up, put it into the chat. But hey, here's what times I stream. Here's, woohoo, nice, $185. Let my people know what time you stream. If you're streaming on a different channel, like if you do, say, streams that are only intended for mature audiences, like we listen to it all. We're gonna. I don't know why I feel there's something in here. Nope. It just comes down to a point. Okay, so time to go to the Flaming Stick of Death. And I feel like I'm missing something. But like at the same. Oh Jesus! Oh, you're down there. I see you. Lots who hit me. Hey, go to sleep, buddy. Go to sleep. You don't want to be awake when my bat's near you. It's not good for you. By the way, Ezza, thank you for joining if I didn't already say so, because honestly, every view counts, and every time you're a viewer, even if you're not a subscriber, that still gives a hell of a lot of meaning into my streams. After all, it's the viewers that actually count in a streamer's life, not the streamer itself, because any streamer can tell you without viewers, they really aren't anything. Like, they're basically just some person looking at the screen and talking to no one. And that is something no one wants to do. I really don't trust this. There's a dog thing right there. Quiet. Okay, doggy, where are you at? Where's the little woof woof? I tell you what, I'm looking forward to hitting them. They're gonna be fast. What the? Hey! What are you doing? Hey! No! No sneaking up on people. That's not nice. You can't just sneak up on people, eh? That's not how you do things in life. Man, these people gotta learn some manners. Let's see here. We got no food on us either, so we gotta find a place with food. This guy's creepy. I don't like looking at his face. There we go. Takes care of that. Now, food in the toilet. Yes, I did just say that. Because you literally never know what you're going to find. Okay, here's the kitchen. There's pipes a bit. Oh, I don't even have pipes in there for once. Interesting. Coal in a modern stove. What the hell are they doing? That is not how you use a stove, people. Like, it wouldn't bother me if it just said stove, but it literally says it's a modern stove, implying that it's got either gas or electric functions. So why the hell did they have coal? That makes no sense. Okay, we gotta get up here, folks. We're gonna get up here. We're gonna see what's up here. Might be a dog. Maybe that's why they closed it off. Oh, shit! You can't come out of the floor! What the hell was that shit? It's all Chow's fault. God damn it! You are not allowed to block me from that. That is a lantern. It is mine. It is... Hey! Down. Don't you be looking at me. Oh, are you fighting something? Hey, I'm talking to you. Hey, you, get back over here. There we go. Oh, this is a nice place. I like this. Might be able to get some shit out of here. Oh, that's a nice oven. All it's got is rotting flesh in it. Kinda weird, people. Kinda weird. Why are you cooking up rotten flesh? These people do not know what the hell they're doing. That's a nice refrigerator right there. I can tell you from experience that refrigerator is probably at least minimally, and this is like talking, if it's on sale, might be $800. wish I could say that it was cheaper, but probably around the $800 mark. Already have those books, so that's actually going to go into the public library. Oh, need that. Jumping, learn how to jump from land quietly. Ooh, nice. I like it. Chili. I love chili. Books. I like books. Bullets. Oh, I got me some cat food. Hell yeah. I'm gonna eat me that cat food. Stop looking at me, Chow. Damn, Professor Chow everywhere. Why the hell he always look at me? It's freaking me out. How is there a pipe in this dude's nightstand? Fucking crackhead. Mr. Chow does not like people. Is that gun in the toilet? Nope. Murky water. I can actually use that, ironically. I just recently figured out a use for it. I don't want to jump that way. Like I could, but I don't know. There's a... Okay, so... Hi, knock, knock, knock. Who's there? I'm there. Open up, you crickets! It's a crazy man with a bat running around. Doesn't help that I'm that man, but hey, whatever. Doesn't matter. No. No. I don't know why. I feel like that old man should be named Old Greg. The lady picture, that's Sarah. I don't know. I just feel like that's what the names are. Oh, that was a very short house. One bedroom and then done. Let's go back here, I guess. Oh, back. Blueberries! Oh, let's eat them all! Wait, recipes? Seeds of blueberry. Oh, that's okay. I don't actually need it. Oh my goodness, you just calm on down. Toilets. Toilets are great places to find things. Let's bring some light in this house. Hell yeah. The place next door looks crazy. Why is it so freaking big? Let's see. Old Greg. I don't know. That's what I feel his name is. Old Greg. And then where was I seeing that? That was right over there. It's a big creepy factory. So let's walk around here. What was that? Labor Day sale. Did I park out here? Yeah, I parked right here. Okay, so. Oh, that's. What? It's not even. It looks like a factory from the backside, but that's like a mausoleum or something? What? Okay. That is not what I thought that was. Just seen a tiny fly. Okay, so interact with my buggy, go into my storage. Okay, good. We got some space for things. Nope, 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 that's not what I want to do. I wanted this stuff. There we go. That's what I was trying to put away. Everything that I don't actually need. I promise, I'm just trying to look for a dang steel club. Oh, this place was ruined. So this is where you would say, like, okay, this is what's all going to happen today. These are the hymns and whatnot. This is your holy water fountain, in case you're not a part of a church, folks. These folks right here are part of what you call the shady group. I keep saying this little tiny, I'm thinking it's a gnat maybe, I don't know. It's freaking me out. Oh hey, look. It's in a confessional booth. You're part of a confessional booth too, aren't you? I despise with these eyes everything you are about, Mr. Zombie. Yeah, I know this might seem wrong in some people's eyes. I believe that this is a great place to get a bunch of wood. Oh, frick yeah! We found one. There we go. Scrap it. Booyah! Give me my steel club parts. Yes! Found it! Booyah! Okay, folks. We got everything we need. All because of a church. Because, you know, I'm not even going to question it. Why did the church have a steel club? Were they like, believe in me, or this will happen? And then somebody was like, what are you talking about? And they just took out a club and they're like, bam! They just hit someone over the head with it. And then they're like, that! See, that could have been avoided if they just believed. I don't quite know why a church would have a steel club. That makes very little sense. I'm just gonna roll with it though. Oh hey, Junker chassis. Nice. Okay, so now out of experience of playing this game, and literally just that, just out of sheer experience, there is usually a hidden basement, or at least a basement of sorts that you can find in most of the churches in this game. So, even though... What? This is like a useless staircase. Yes, go up the staircase and look at the pretty pylon. That's exactly what folks need. What is through here? I'm not letting this door just sit here. Giant door, not. I'm looking through. Okay, it goes outside. That means that this person right here could easily have an axe or something go through their head. Let's just... Oh. They're actually not important. Okay, whatever. How about this one? You never know, folks. You never know. You got to check all your corners. Okay, that one goes inside too. Always be sure. Always be sure. You can never be too sure. There's crazy people out there. You might want to make sure that you're not coming up to one of them. Oh, hello. That's Timmy. Timmy listens best when you slap him upside the head with a wooden stick. Let's see here. Oh, there's another floor above us. So let's go over here. Let's, you know, not use this staircase because it doesn't exist. So let's try for... Oh, got to get over here. Here we go. This staircase. Oh, this one's broken, but I can jump it. Boop. There we go. Okay, we have this, which I have a feeling we're going to have to jump over there for because that's the light, which means that's the way. What? Let's see. Oh, there's a thing right there. Surely this is not just a different route that I take. You are wet. Why am I wet? Did I suddenly pee myself? Oh, is that a bird? Why is there? Oh, yep. It's out there, way the hell up there. I feel like I should be able to get through that. There we go. Oh. Bonk. Gun bag. Because every church has a gun bag on top of it. That's just something that's there. Don't quote me on that, folks. I'm literally just saying, like, that's just like one of those hypothetical, why the heck is this here sort of things. I'm not being literal when I say every church has a gun bag on top of it. If they did, you should be really questioning your church. Oh, and if you heard that, I'm sorry. That was not right. I feel like there's something over here, but it's just a pain in the butt to get to. That's what I feel like. So we're going to head over here. We're going to head way, way over here. Nope. An insatiable need for exploring has only brought me to a very harsh area. Wait a second. I see that. Oh, look at that, folks. Ammo. Hidden pile of ammo. It ain't much, but hey, ammo's ammo. And you know what? We're going to try to get through this with this. Yep. It's made of wood, so we can break through it. Oh, hey. And there's that thing right there. So how do I get there? Aha. Got to cross. There. Okay. Okay. I see. Yeah. Got to kind of get around this side. Yep. And gotta get over here. And there we go. See? Always something. I feel like that was well explored. So now I can just be like, there we go. And you're probably like, why the heck did you not take damage? You just dropped a ton. Well, I have a bunch of things that I've read that helped me. And then I've also got this, wait. No, I don't have that shoe on anymore. I don't have that shoe on. I actually had a shoe on that helped my fall damage, so I don't know. That shouldn't have actually happened. I should have actually taken a little bit. Let's call that luck then. Nice paper. This is where you get your paper from. Oh, and apparently a bicycle chassis. Oh, there's water. There's water in here. There we go. Reach right through. Got that. And come on. Darn, can't operate the switches. What's this? I feel weird about this location right here. Something doesn't feel right about it. I don't know, something just felt weird about it. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to jump back in here. It says to take a left. Take a left. Crack a book. Oh my. It's a whole bookstore, people. Oh. Iron spike. Oh. That's a lot of blowing up of heads. That's That's a horrifying sound. Let's see if we can do this. There we go. And this looks like you just carefully wing into here and grab that. And hey, very high. Oh, never mind, it's just a recipe. But that's still good. I like knowledge, folks. I really like knowledge. So when I can get into places like this, it's basically a gold mine for me. So we got to go up here. Huh. What is this? Is so shady. Yeah, I don't like that. Is there a back door I can just break through? I'd much prefer that. Yep, back door. Okay, all bookstores seem to have back doors. Oh, gotta switch over that. Asa, you still there? Oh, come on. Come on. Day 270, so we're actually coming up to a horde night anyways. So whether I like it or not, I should actually be heading back. Who is that? Yep, that is a military vehicle. Sometimes they give good stuff. Sometimes. Okay, so way this way is my base. So I gotta practically get back to that. Aha, here's the road. Like, which way do I gotta go? Yep, I gotta take a left. Okay. This way. Come and knock on my door. I'll be waiting for you with my shotgun and rifle. I'll be blowing you away. Hey! You in here? You smell funny.
Hello, stranger.
Oh no.
Peace be with you, my friend.
Okay, there we go. This way, we can just scooching on this way. And we head across. Yes, I did. So, to the person that private messaged me, yes, I did. But, oh shit. Trying to use little focus. Now, one sec. Okay. I like the way my bat swings. It breaks everybody's back. And I make it go crack, crack.
You need assistance?
This guy always has the same stuff. I don't know why he doesn't seem to have anything else, but whatever. I guess he's like, you gotta buy something from me sometime.
Y'all come back
Not
now.
really. There we go. Okay. Now, what I got to do from here is get back to my house. That really stinks. I was hoping that my buggy was out there. I was gonna take the buggy, bring it back, and then give that one to my buddy Shining that plays on here. But unfortunately, that ain't something I can do. Trying to keep up with all the random chats that people have for me. Vroom, vroom. Okay, now I make the oopsie, not that steel club. Boom. I'm really curious. I hope it's gonna be dang good. I know I wanted to get the 6, but I don't have the points in yet. There we go. So, let's drink this. Drink one more. Eat that can of chili. Eat my health bar. Put as much of this away as I can. Okay. Hey, what's up, patients? My day is doing well. I'm just kind of doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Bringing some recipes around, and I just got enough of the steel club parts to make my first steel club, which is going to be a level 5 out of level 6, so not bad. Wish it was higher, but oh well. I just took a sip. I'm going to take a sip of water this time, okay? Ah, yeah, that's right. Great value water. Water. Oh, yeah. I got me some water. Beans. Oh, no. Ever since I tasted the liver and onions, these things are freaking me out. Okay, so got this. Okay. Modify. Oh yeah, we got the spots. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Okay, sort that. Okay, now. Where is Shirley? I got the mods. Okay. There's that one. It's one of them that I need. There's okay. So here's the bean boosters. We still got them in there. Going like this. Stirring them around. Totally hoping this isn't a liver and onions one. It cannot be. Looks like a banana. This one. Aha. Is rotten egg or buttered popcorn. Please be buttered popcorn. That is definitely buttered popcorn. Definitely, 100%. That's actually quite delicious. So thank you, patients. Did you start at 5? A little after, like 5:15 or so. Aha. There's one of the things I need. I don't see the piece I need. Next one. 6. Aw, darn. That's too bad. It was definitely nice having you in here, though, all the time while we could. Take that. Those. Ah, okay. So we got that. And any more odds that might help this? None that I can see. What is in my batch? Okay, so I need a bracer. Considering the brace is the only thing I don't have, I mean, that's going to be a nice club. Modify. Okay, so 672. Nice. Okay. And that, folks, is going to replace the old one. I feel like there should have been a whole stack of money in here somewhere. Oh, wait, no. I know where it is. It's in the vehicle, I think. Yep. And this stuff can be sold. There we go. Okay, so need to repair it and open it, refuel it. Oh, okay, come on. There's the gas. Okay, refuel. Nope. That's up to you. Oh, there's a vote going on. You're kind of evil, Patience. Kind of evil. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Whee! Whoa! Goodness gracious. Oh, God. Yep. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't make it in time. Couldn't do it. Oh, you're evil. Couldn't do it. Oh, I just wanted to sell just the money. Just the money. This is the new Bat of Doom. Also now known as the Club of Doom. Ow! Oh, shit, this is considered safe. Ow! 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 Everything's dangerous that I wanted to do. Let's see here. Dang. There's... See that. I don't... I don't even have a way to safely eat that sandwich and not hurt myself. You know what? Screw it. Hey, I didn't get dysentery. That's good. That's a good thing. I could definitely go with that. Yep. That's what a lot of people say. You should have died. That's why I call myself a gamer. I don't die, I respawn. So you're not on your own server using, or yeah, I use Auroras. These things cost money unless you have the server hardware to get your own server to run. I have a feeling someone threw some TNT up here. Gonna get up, gonna fall down, gonna make sure I'm going around. Okay, not a problem. You have a fun time lurking. I like the lurky turkeys. That would be a good mod to have on this. The razor wire. Just thought about that. Yeah, the razor wire is quite nice to have. Let's see here. Trying to get all the stuff I can, but there seems to be no food in this place at all, which is kind of a shame. Kind of stinks that I can't find food like anywhere in here. I think someone didn't like what they seen here and blew up the whole place. Interesting. Well, I guess I gotta go back up this way, because somebody else is a psycho. So. Ammo crate and ammo.
Take your time.
Where was it? Mods, there we go. Nope, don't need that. And don't need any of that.
Great doing business with you. Come back and tell your friends.
Okay, so I really wish I could get some of the other mods on this club, because this is a good knockdown club, but the overall like kill potential of it is a little less. But if you knock them down, it usually gives you time to recover your stand, which is why I do it that way. Oh, thank the Lord. This game absolutely hates giving me food. Put that in there. Complete. Ta-da! Public library. Okay. Ooh, I don't know the schematic. Freebies. Take that. Go ahead and if y'all want my you know what? Yeah, but you can't have my flaming mod. Have my gun too. I don't need this mod. I don't need this mod. Oh, high power. Okay, so there's a little difference in this. Yes. An empty box. Oh. Vending machine. Ooh. I could buy an auger. Not gonna lie, Giggle. If you watch this playback, I'm tempted to buy that auger. Oh yeah, previous. Almost forgot. I was gonna put this in here for armor, in case someone wants that. And that should be everything. Actually, I'll let someone do a treasure map if they want. I'm not much of a treasure hunter. Powerful enough to just use this down there. Let's see here. Jeez. Gotta turn that off now. I don't know what to expect. Is there a... Ah. Okay. That's good. My phone says spring weather is around the corner. I hope so, because spring weather would be nice. Oh, and somebody else messaged me real quick. Okay, so folks, I am going to need to do this. Part of me feels shoddy is going to be the way to go, but this would have been a good time to bring the AK or whatever, because shoddy's damage basis. But we're gonna hope to not destroy the base. I'm assuming this is just an assumption, but this is how you start the base, I bet. Right up here. Let them kind of come. You go to one side, go to the other side, and retreat back to that. Just a guess. Like that. Oh, we can just kick on the headlight. Doesn't do much, just a little bit. So, I am curious, who is all in the chat today? Let's go to the OBS. There we go. I see. Wow. You know, I'm willing to say most of those are probably bots. I don't care for bots. Really don't. But, if you're real, yo, just give it a shout out. Put it in the chat. Say hello, or hi, or whatever you want. Because after all, that's what I'm here for, yo. Just like my emojis. Not my emojis, my emotes. So, hello, folks. I didn't notice that my list of people in the chat had grown so significantly. It honestly looks like there is a massive number of people watching. Like I said, I don't know if those are bots or real people, because if you don't say hi, I don't know if you're actually real or not. So I can't give you a shout out. If any of you are curious, my name is Spike Tomorrow 2014, but I usually go by Spike or Tomorrow or Spike Tomorrow. That's how you pronounce it. The whole story behind that is I used to spike my hair. That's where the spike came from. I don't have hair right now. So, hey, welcome back, patients. The tomorrow is just a weird way I used to say tomorrow, because I would say it too fast and it came out as tomorrow. But I, unlike a lot of people, I'm not a variety streamer. I am a survival streamer. And I have a 2-monitor setup, which is why you will often see me looking over here, because that is where you guys are. That's why I'm paying attention to you. I don't care about looking right at the camera unless you want me to. But looking at the camera means I'm not looking at all of you and what you're chatting about. I typically do survival streams. I always need sleep. I could sleep like 20 hours a day, even right after drinking coffee. But, folks, my whole thing with my stream is I am pro streamer. And I don't mean like pro me. Because there's a lot of streamers out there that are like, oh, I'm pro streamers or whatever. But there's a lot of them out there that are also very anti other streamer. They like to make sure that you are basically promoting them and only them, and that you're not stating that you're a streamer or whatever. If you are a streamer, I want you to shout it out in my chat. I want you to say to people, hey, here's the times that I stream at. Could be why you're... No, I'm not playing late at night. Nope, it is 6:37 here. But 6:37 p.m. As you can see, folks, Patience is a subscriber. She is a tier 1 subscriber, if I'm remembering right, which means she has access to the first 5 emotes of my channel. I mean, if you're saying that because of most other people, because I mean, you've been here a lot, you know, give or take, when I stream. But where are you going, buddy? Oh, jeez. Whew. You can jump. You can jump if you really want to. You can jump. You can leave your friends behind. But I suggest you don't, because you're going to need their arms. But yeah, no, I usually just stream 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Time, Central U.S. in case anybody else has their own version of the Central Time. I actually did not build this base, by the way. It's just I was here, so I was like, I'm going to utilize this base because this is one that one of my other teammates built. And by the way, thank you for the base. It appears to work. Yeah, I agree. Oh! The only downside of the shotgun is the further away they are, the less you hurt them. So I've got to actually remotely be next to them. By the way, this is my night vision in case you haven't figured that out. Let's go over here. Let's see if they'll come to this side. Nope. I ain't coming over there. There we go. Now they did. Why are you all beating on the other side? I'm on the other side. I don't know if it's good, but I gotta say, I like it. I might have to take some time. Bam! Shotty for the win. Shotty for the win. Shotty for the win. This should be a sin. It should be a sin to be this good. And I don't mean me, I mean whoever built the thing. This good of a base. This should be a sin to build this good. Stop going over there, you. Beat on the part. I'm pretty sure that's what this is for, is to beat on. I have no idea how this base is supposed to work, what you're supposed to do. I just know I'm using it, and so far it goes well. What are you doing? Stop going over there. Stop beating on that side. I'm gonna freaking shoot you with that if I have to. I love the shotgun! Cause it can take them all down. Shotgun, for the win! Oh, cops are here. They're here to wreck our party. Ow. That's a cop. Cops shoot acid. For any of you who don't know. Ugh. Also helps that I think it's all steel. Steel is the strongest thing in the entire game. So. Oh, come on. Nice little horde knight. Oh, you. Come on. You're not sit there. Not a good area to be. Shoot. Not cool. Yeah, they added the exploding damage to the cops, which... contraire. Come on. Oh, that's really nice here. Jeez. Gosh darn it. Gosh, I hate cops. These cops in this game. Absolutely. Ugh, come on. They're absolutely entirely too strong. This base is stupid strong. I'm gonna have to ask where he got the design. I don't know who built it, but I think it was either Giggle or Panda. Come on, really? I thought I came here with enough ammo. I might actually have needed more ammo than what I thought. Is that a rad vulture? Nope, I hear a pop. Alright, whatever. Kill your buddies. Always follow the rule of double tap. Holy double. Guys that are like military, just keep shooting until they stop getting up. Shush. It's morning time. If I go out there, they won't be running. There you are. Boom. I can't believe I went through literally like all my ammo. It's crazy. I still have a little bit, but yeah, that's a lot that I went through. Oh, are you still alive? I didn't know they wanted to die. I just... Okay, so there's one piece that broke here. Okay, so I need cement, cement, cement. A lot of cement to fix this place up. And they just kept going. Yeah, that was a nighttime horde for a blood moon. The blood moons are supposed to be like the hardest thing to take on, so they didn't do too bad. Like, I got a little bit of damage to this place, but not as bad as it could have been. Some of the damage was probably from me, but a lot of it I think was from the enemy. Now, come in here, and because I used the base, I try to always
just the thing
fulfill
for
doing
what's
what I
ailing.
can to repair. So let's see here. Blueberry pie. I'm gonna buy that. I like having blueberry pies and stuff in my inventory. Concrete mix. There we go. Buy all of it that I can. Hobo stew. I'll buy both of those.
Much obliged, stranger.
Okay. Do you have any jobs? Tier 3.
Can you help me with my
Tier 3 of
grave?
clearing
I look
zombies.
forward to seeing you again.
we gotta get some money built back up. I believe so. I'll have the fiance message about that. Come on, folks. Shows like 20 people in my chat. Come on. Y'all should say hi. Y'all should say hi. I see that number of people showing in my chat. I mean, there's like 4 that are bots because of what I have to use. But I know a lot of that is either people or folks that are being silent or whatever. It's okay to be silent, but hey, we do not judge here. I can assure you the craziest person in this room is me. One second. Coming up here because I need to try and see how much concrete I have. And if I don't have enough up here, I'm definitely going to be making some because, like I said, I used the facility, and so I plan to rebuild on it. You know what, let's put that in my inventory. What happened to Atlas? I was gonna do an Atlas stream. Unfortunately, I got off work late, and so it made it very hard to get into Atlas directly, very quickly. And so doing an Atlas stream wasn't feasible. I was trying to think of the right name, right word. So got that. Okay, so that. Okay, do I have any concrete? Yep, I do. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, actually that won't go anyways unless I'm here. So I gotta be within a certain radius for it to keep working at it, if I remember right. And since we're heading right down there to fix this stuff up as good as we can, then I gotta wait a little bit. Now we're gonna go do that quest. That's good. Some other time for Atlas when you can. Yeah, no problem. And as of the how late am I playing tonight? Another 15 minutes or so. So I mean, we're gonna most likely. Actually, I'll probably do about 30. But we're basically going to do a little bit more things. Take a sip. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the sip. I definitely need it. I don't think I've taken it in a while. Thank you. It's always good to stay hydrated, folks. That's why I have that there. Oh, I just remembered. I gotta add one to that. I don't have a posture check on there, do I? Almost grabbed the wrong one. I almost grabbed my fiery bean boozled, so you would have gotten a heck of a discount. These are the regular bean boozled. Don't know which one's which. And right here. This is, I know for sure, either birthday cake or dirty dishwater. And if I remember right, it was good either way. It's the dirty dishwater, but it's not bad. It's weird. Dirty dishwater is relatively good. basically like they took a whole bunch of sweet foods or whatever and threw a few random food in there.
We have great prices. Thanks for shopping
I
here.
like when you
Come
dance
again.
for me. Dance, man. You got the moves. I like his dance moves.
You have a great day now.
I gotta do some stuff. I gotta get money. Money! You know what? We ain't going out with that little bit of roundage. We're gonna put some AP slugs in my pocket as well, if we can.
Thank you, Survivor. Check back soon. I get new merchandise daily.
Okay, so. I barely even noticed it. You normally are so evil that I just like, I'm expecting the evilness to show. Why are they painting all these? Let's see what these children have. Wow. That's gonna be hell. Oh, shit. Why are they so strong? Oh, shielded minions. Never mind, so I gotta take the boss out first. Ah, that didn't work. Let's see. Oh, crap. I got out of range. I just realized that. I was just coming down here to get the food and everything in my belly. Da, 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 da. that stunk. Okay. So. I'll show you my hammer. Stop spreading your legs. There's children out there. Need to find a med station. I can get, hopefully, one of the things that gets you to not. Ah, I see what's breaking. It's these things. Couldn't figure it out last time when I was in here. What's this say up here? Tool sale. Huh. There must be a tool sale going on here. Oh my. Let's see here. Let's see, yeah. Not much of what I'm actually looking for. What I'm looking for is not being entertaining. That. Nope. Go outside, I won't kill you. No, because then I'd be considered leaving my quest. And then I don't get my monies. And I need my monies. Oh! Oh, that was a big hiccup. That actually hurt the chest. I got to complete my quest. I need money. Shopping cart. Hello? Is anybody in here? Oh, bad meat in the refrigerator. Not a good thing. Means your refrigerator is broken. Okay, let's see here. Empty glass. Full murky glass water. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, look this. Get this. Coffee maker. Give me my coffees. Yes. Oh, I forgot to grab them. There we go. Got it. Okay. And city vanished in blast of atomic bomb. Wow. Interesting. Wasn't this city? Hey, I know you. There. I hit you so hard, you do a backflip. That's what happens when I do stuff to people. Oh, jeez. Okay. There we go. Nope, that's not even the box. Dang it. There we go. Got it. Okay. Now, got this one. There we go. That's going to help make some concrete. And, aha. We got a worker stiff thing up there. Okay, what got to do? Open this, like this. Open this one, do that. Then, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take that, I'm going to take this, I want to go up, and then there we go, got it. And then just take these, you just run around, you say hello, hello, yeah, because I'm used to this place. Melee damage for the win. Melee damage. Melee! Hey! Anybody in here? Nope, not like usual. Okay, so go back here, medkit. Oh, that is not what I need. Why are the medkits absolute junk today? Wait, do I have a honey on me? Oh, I do. Why did I not use that? There we go. There, see? All better. Search this cabinet. And see, we got all sorts of stuff we can do. Oh, hey! Boop! I got the boop! Boop! I got the boop! I'll give you the boop! Lantern. Gotta pick it up. It's just something I gotta do, man. Can't. I'll give you the boop! Yeah! You got the boop! You got the boop! Everybody gets a boop! Aha. I am equal opportunity. You get a shot. And oh. You get a shot. You get a shot. Clear the area. Okay, so there's still zombies, it says. So, where are they? They said here! Nope, it's just trash. There's always zombies somewhere. That's the front. Oh, they're up here. In this spot. Oh, can't go on this. Oh wait, still considering the people that are like around me basically. So it's like if oh shnikes. There we go. You get a boot. You get a boot. Everybody gets a boot. It's everything I can do. I give everybody a boop. Oh man. The lockpicks. The lockpicks are real, man. Just keep going. I don't know how this person even learned how to lockpick. Like, they started out good and got worse. We used to break through in like 2 lockpicks max. Okay, now we just gotta drop into here and say, oh where did that doggy go? Oh where did he go? I think he's right there and he's gonna die. Wow, doggy did a flip. Doggy got a long neck. I think I was responsible for the long neck. Clear the area. I did. Oh, wait. I forgot there's a back area to this. Oh, and trash pile. Yeah, I know. It's like I hit them so hard that their neck expands. I don't know what's with that. Okay, but yeah, out here, I believe is where it wants me to go. I believe this is like, it's supposed to be like the backyard of the place. Nothing there though. There's literally nothing there. So like a thing that I'm not aware of. Oh, no, gotta do that. No, I've already been there. Dead. Everything here is dead. Wait. So there's something up there. I don't see anything up there. You're a liar. You're a liar, game. Stop lying to me. Wasn't there. It was a few blocks away. Whoa, that was a jump and I actually made it. Actually kind of surprised about that. Folks, we are almost to the end of the screen. I think what I'll do is I'll turn this, I'll sell some things. Wow.
Well earned, traveler. Well earned.
Yeah, I'm going to sell these this time. Normally I wouldn't bother to sell those, but I actually want some money this time.
Great doing business with you. Come back and tell your friends.
Ow, what? Hey, you can't be in here! That's a lie! You can't do it! What the hell are you doing? Okay, that's kind of interesting because they can't get out of there. So since they can't get out of here, I may be able to cheap shot them. Can't do what I was hoping.
We sell only the best merchandise.
That was actually an interesting little fight. Because that shouldn't have actually worked how it did. Ooh, I'll buy that. In fact, I'll buy both. I'll put one over next door.
Safe travels.
So, do that. Okay, then what we're going to do, we're going to read one, and we're going to put the other one inside the public library, which is this area over here. And I also got to fix up some of this. So, Y'all are witnesses. I'm trying to fix this. So, on here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oop, that got damaged a bit. I really should get a, actually, don't I have one? A nail gun is what they are that I'm thinking about. If I do have one, it ain't on me. Because the nail guns, I think as long as you have one nail, they basically, you take one nail and then whatever material you need for the upgrade, and it basically just super upgrades everything. So this base, folks, is something that one of my basically partners built. Not a literal like in-game partner or anything, but this item needs repaired. Yeah, apparently I don't have enough concrete. I used it all. Okay, so I need to make more concrete, but I was doing what I could. Always take any amount of coffee. Aw, can't take all the coffee. Okay. Public library. There we go. Got more for in there. And what? I got 1,000 something concrete. Why is it saying I can't fix that? That doesn't make any sense. Where's that? That doesn't make any sense. Is it? I know it. Oh, wait. Okay. My item needs repaired. Not the wall. I was like, no, duh, it needs repair. That's what I'm trying to do. See, that's the thing. You got to be able to actually figure out, is it your item? Is it the item that you're looking at that needs repaired? There's a lot of things in this game to keep track of. And for me, I apparently was not keeping track of what exactly needed to be repaired. There's that. There's that. That needs repaired. Yeah, if I use a base that is supposed to be a horde base that I know about and it gets damaged, I try to physically fix it up, because there's there's no sense in not fixing up a base, especially if it saved your butt. So you just always fix up the base. Anything you use as a courtesy. Ooh, that block almost broke. That would have been interesting, because that would have led them right into where I was. Kind of figured this side was damaged, considering it was the first side I used. And I pulled them to the other side, and then I came back to this side. So this side took the majority of damage in general. So folks, I hope you had a wonderful, what is this, Monday, I believe? Yeah, wonderful Monday. Because I sure as heck did. I literally was at my job that I do for part-time work, and all I could think about was, I hope I can come home and get on a game and make everybody smile by playing on something that they enjoy. And since a lot of my viewers have told me that they enjoy the 7 Days to Die playthroughs that I do, hey, we ended up getting on this. I was going to do Atlas, but it definitely was something that I had to look at. It was taking too long to load, so I decided to go on 7 Days to Die. I mean, honestly, it was a great time on here today. So we got a lot accomplished. We actually got the thing we've been trying to get for the longest time now, which is the steel club. So totally glad we managed to get that. And right now, I mean, I'm just trying to upgrade, well, not upgrade, but I should say fix up a base that I utilized. And it's just one of those things where I don't leave a base unfixed that I utilize. If I have to use it, and because of that base, it saved my butt, I fix it up. If it didn't save my butt, I still fix it up. Because you know what? I used up resources, essentially, that person put into a building. Oh, this isn't even steel. It just looks like it, but it's actually concrete. But it's painted to be like steel. This person added a nice touch to everywhere. Oh. And how far down am I at? I'm still pretty good on my amount of concrete mix I have. So, I mean, anybody that sees this and goes back and like looks at this stream, hey, this was clearly all my concrete. So this base is basically partially mine as well. So I enjoy it. I look forward to seeing any updates that they put onto this base, because we all work together on stuff, but at the same time there's things like this that in essence sometimes don't get team collaboration, and when they don't, it's actually interesting though, because you still get to see what people create and what people come up with. And whoever created this, they're genius. I didn't even think about something like this. And it's actually simple. It has no guns. It's a bunch of hallways basically. It makes them kind of follow you. So I like it. I like simple bases. They're probably going to upgrade it at some point and make it even more of an awesome base, but it's good how it is. I'm curious, Patience, how many coffee beans do you have? Yeah, I said patience. You don't seem to understand your name very well, do you? Yeah, I said patience. How many coffee beans do you have? And then you were like, what was that? Were you talking to me? Dang. I'm thinking on Friday's stream, I may do a 7 Days to Die stream, and it's instead of doing it where you guys have to save your points, I may do a Make It Hurt stream where I tell my moderator, if he's able to get on, that every like 20 minutes or so it's going to be crazy, but I'm going to want him giving out tons of points off and on, like for no reason at all basically. And then on top of that, we're going to be doing other things that give you points. So I'm thinking every 30 minutes you automatically get 2,000. Every hour we do something else. Like it's going to have multiple different things going on that day. And I know for sure you're going to love it, Patience. You're going to have a lot of points racking in that day. That block got damaged. So, did you have a fun time, though, today, Patience? All right, not a problem. Thank you for the nourishment. That's definitely very needed. Let's see here. So, I just noticed they actually didn't get that lined up all the way. Little things that I notice. This item needs repaired. Again. And this is what takes the most amount of time, unfortunately. That was not lined up for sure. Yeah, there's times when I don't know, I see stuff like that and I'm just like, was that unable to get lined up, or was there a purpose that it was like that? Because every now and then people's architecture in this game, they come up with interesting designs that require them to actually do slight offsets like that, and I don't know, I think that was like on purpose. But at the same time, part of me is like, nah, they just they just didn't want to actually do it. I don't know. I don't think so. But, I mean, it could. And, okay, this looks good. Oh. Trying to go around here and make sure I fixed up anything that was broken down here. This is the part that takes the longest out of anything. Even like setting up your stream usually doesn't take as long as repairing stuff in this game. Well, I should say repairing stuff with a stone hammer. That's basically what I'm doing. What I think he or she is going to do is they're probably, where this is offset, they're probably going to have something on the inside that's an inset. And that would allow it to technically have 2 hold points. So it might have been done on purpose. I don't know if it was, but there's a potential. Oh man. Oh, it's not about an update. It's about like, oh, I should say not about a game update. It'd be about them physically, like whoever built this, bringing it to that point where instead of being out here, it pops inward. So, I don't know. I'll probably point it out to them and be like, hey, was that on purpose? Or I'll figure it out probably. Almost done, because I don't think they went much further. Because, like, here's that wall. So they mostly stayed contained within that section. Trader Joel's about to clear. Ah, yep. Come on. Entry goes now closed. And I go like this, and I just check to see if there's any areas that I could improve. Nope. And this. Oh. And there we go. And I don't think that anything else got hit. Oh, right there. Sorry if the motion is getting you guys kind of sick. I can just do that really fast. And like, okay, I seen one. It was right here. Don't need no weak blocks. It's weird though, the stone didn't have a broken appearance, so considering it was that far down, that was interesting. Oh, I just seen one. This one. Man, I missed a few in here. That is not what I was hoping for.
Meow.
There we go. Meow, loved one, meow.
Are you still in your stream booth?
And that looks good. Okay, now to try and replace this, first, okay, I go like this. This, I believe it was a ramp that was positioned like that. There we go. Okay, wood, then cobble. There we go. Concrete. There we go. So I didn't paint it, but it's back. And that looks good. I'm not. Oh, where was that? Bearded prop. Trying to see if it was bearded prop or who it was. Okay. Where's the other piece? I keep coming across little ones that I'm like, they're just barely dinged, but you might think like that's not much of a deal, but occasionally spots that are just slightly dinged up and not like fully banged up will actually cause hordes to go to those more than anything. Okay, I will. Sheesh. Trying to keep me hydrated, I see. The water sustains me. Keeps me big and strong. Thank you, though, Patience. Thank you. It's always greatly appreciated. Like I've said in previous streams, sometimes I forget to even drink water. And right there. I think that's all good. And yeah. Okay. Got it all. There we go. That is everything I could do. Let's get this buggy back to the house where it belongs. And then it will be time to raid someone. Let's see. Yeah. Basically perfect timing. I just got to basically get a hold of Aurora and say, hey, I used your horde base. Just to let you know, I think I repaired everything, but there may or may not be some pieces that need to be repaired. And then tell them that I replaced the one block that got destroyed. But, oh yeah, that's right. I'm here for you, Doggo. I'm here for you. Oh. Oh. Bacon! What happened to you, Bacon? That's okay. There we go. Right. And Bill's up to bat. He looks to the future. He finds his target. Oh, that target is running away. Bill gets that target's attention. It's coming. Having the baseball bats up. And puncher. Yeah, he missed. That was definitely not a home run, folks. Definitely not a home run. Okay. And I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Slowly but surely, I am getting a hazmat suit made. Modify, take that black dye out. There we go. It doesn't do anything for hazmat. It's just a look. But anyways, black dye. And okay, time to put away this stuff if I can. Food and drinks, yes, drinks indeed. That's not food or drinks. Why did I do that? Okay, there we go. Next time, folks, we got to do some selling of things. So we got that. These are going to be kept. This is a sellable. Let's see if this can take it. There we go. And more food. Bam. There we go. Okay, folks. And what we are going to do is go to the raid screen. This means that we are going to see another Twitch streamer. catch you Wednesday. Time to raid. Yes, I agree. It is the raid time. Oh, I didn't have them bouncing. Oh well. I need to integrate that. I keep forgetting to do that part. Let's see here. So I need to go raid a channel. Let me see if Curtis is on. I always try to check. No, she is not on. But we are going to go for sugar diabetes. Sugar diabetes. There we go. They are playing Farming Simulator 2022, so we will get to watch them as they get on with their farming. Oh, it says one viewer is ready to raid. Nobody else wants to raid with me. You got like 25 people in here, it says. So, come on, folks, come on. Come with. Let's go raid. Whoop. You don't want to miss out. But I will host to them just in case. So, if you're not joining the raid, he will be hosted for a very short period of time. See you all in the near future. Spike Tomorrow 2014 signing out. Okay, folks, sugar diabetes. Over to him.